Hi, my name is Dorice Ross. I'm a graduate student that just graduated from Keiser University with her degree in Masters of Education, Teaching and Leadership for Allied Health. I'm so happy to be standing here talking to you about how to get started, because it was quite a journey. But I can tell you, if I could do it, you can do it. I'm standing here to tell you it took 2 years, and it took one class at a time for me, but that's okay. It was a slow race, but I finished, and that's what the important thing is for you to hear, because you can do it. I know there's a lot of fear in starting graduate work. I was there too. I thought, I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm not smart enough. I don't have what it takes. I don't have the stamina. I can't read as fast. I can't write as well. And it really was a difficult task to overcome. But I want you to remember, as I did, you're here in a master's program because you finished your bachelor's. You have the skills to write. Although it may take you up a notch and take you a while to get to where you feel comfortable and getting A's, just stick with it, because you can, and it's a building process, and you have to take all the feedback that your professors give you, all the help from your other peers, to kind of collaborate on, what it is that the professors are expecting. But keeping in contact with your professors is one of the best things that you could do, because they are there for you. They will contact you, they will call you, you can email. That was one of the best things for me, was that they were accessible. So don't lose hope that you're out there by yourself doing this online work with nobody to kind of bounce things off of or get help, because they are there. One of the things, the resources that were wonderful, was the Graduate Online Writing Studio. That's a program that you could submit papers, and they will give you great feedback on your writing, and really fine tune it. And that's where I really needed help. And now, compared to the very first day that I did it, it's just beyond compare. It really is a wonderful tool to use. I think that probably the biggest obstacle for me, which might be for you, is that I had to balance my time. Really work at it, because I had a family and I had a job working 40 hours plus, and I had to manage a household, and so I just didn't know where I was going to find the time to sit down and write what they needed. And it just seemed so daunting, so overwhelming at first, that there were times that I cried, and then I'd pick myself up and go online and read what everybody was doing, maybe contact a peer on the phone. And that's another thing you can do with support, because your peers are going through the same thing you are. They are having the same struggles you are. There's nothing like a peer to tell you, hey, are you having trouble with this? I don't understand this, but this is what I think. What do you think? Then you bounce ideas off of each other, and you don't feel like you're alone in it. So really use your peers. Look, it's online. I get it. It was face-to-face way back in my bachelor's, but now it's different. But we have technology. We have phones, we have text message, we have emailing. So just utilize all your connective resources. That's a must. Another thing I just want to say is, back to balancing your time. It is a commitment. I'm not going to lie to you, and I thought I'm never going to be able to carve out the time I need, but you can. When you first get started, and there's so much to learn, you have to learn APA format. I lived with that book in my hands all the time, referencing until one day I didn't need it anymore. But you just do little bits at a time, whether it's an hour here, an hour there, and you can really carve it around your schedule, because that's what the great thing is about this. It's online. You can carve it out the way your life predicts. So I really would suggest to probably get started on a Sunday night, your first week of class. Read the expectations of your discussion and the paper, and then figure out, I'm going to spend Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night online doing all my discussions, which is what I did. You don't have to do it this way. And then starting Thursday night or Wednesday night or Thursday night looking at the paper. Then you'll have a paper due on Sunday, and then you have Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, or Sunday morning to get that done. So kind of divide up the week, and it will come more naturally, more easily to you depending on what your schedule is. So I hope that this helps just a little bit, that you can get through that first class, which is the obstacle that's so high, and then it starts to just go down. The obstacle gets shorter and shorter and shorter to climb over, I promise you, and you can make it. It's 2 years, or maybe it's shorter for you. People could do it in a year, but it's doable. It really is doable, and the professors are wonderful, and they will help you every step of the way. So thank you for listening, and I hope this helps.